Hello, I'm Toycat, and recently my editor found something quite amusing because if you live in the United States of America, you might be familiar with something called AP, or Advanced Placement. It is a exam board in America, and they make a bunch of exams for various subjects. Here's the one for AP Macroeconomics, for example, but something quite amusing was made recently called AP Minecraft. This is a very official looking page for AP Minecraft, the exam, and honestly, I have no clue if this is a troll. I have no clue if this is a real thing. It looks like it's fake because it's on a separate domain, but there's so much effort put into this. It's the exact same stuff, but for Minecraft. Why would someone do this is my question, and I figured, you know, if there's a real exam for Minecraft, you know what this is? This is free real estate for content. So in today's video, we're going to be taking AP Minecraft, and then Cameron, the editor, because he's done these tests, he's going to grade me, because there are some grading guidelines, if I'm not mistaken, in here somewhere, or some scoring guidelines. He's going to use these scoring guidelines to work out how good I am at Minecraft. So let's dive straight into this. Let's see how good I actually am at Minecraft by taking a test on it, a standardized AP test apparently. So yeah, let's dive right into the first one here. So the first part of this test is worth 40% of our overall grade, so it's important we do it well. It's multiple choice, something that is very common in, you know, American media, but I've never had to do a real official exam that had, you know, a multiple choice in it. So I'm looking forward to this because worst case, we get a 25%, but I think we can do better, right? Anyway, time 25 minutes. That's actually quite limited. Let's make sure we follow that. So use your knowledge of Minecraft to select the best answer to the following multiple choice questions. All questions refer to defaults of Minecraft version 1.12.2, assume vanilla gameplay unless otherwise indicated, assume no cheats granted in survival mode, assume the player's in-game name is Steve, the designated object refers to any of the following. You can see they've done the pedantic stuff most quizzes do. Anyway, let's get a timer going before we look at any of the questions. So our 25 minutes begins. Let's do this, shall we? So question number one. One reason why a diamond axe may be a better weapon than a diamond sword is because a diamond axe deals more damage per hit, has a higher attack speed, has a greater durability, requires fewer resources to craft, can receive mending through an enchantment table, whereas the sword cannot. My understanding is they fixed axes in 1.9 to have a lower attack speed but a higher damage, and that's quite controversial. So I think this is deals more damage per hit, but I might be confused. So I'm gonna go with A. Let's do it. Let's circle that, and then let's move into the second one here. So a hoe is enchanted with 5 levels of experience. What is the chance that the hoe will receive only Unbreaking? 30, 60, 65, 75, 100. What is this question? How? This isn't normal Minecraft knowledge. I guess it's in a Minecraft exam, not normal knowledge. Okay, so 5 levels of experience, receive only Unbreaking. I have no clue. I know it's not 100, I know it's not 30, and I know that the fact that the other 3 are so close together that 65 seems... No, it's gotta be 75. I'm gonna go for 75 because it sounds like, okay, yeah, let's go 75. You know, I don't think that's right, but let's move into the next question here. Number 3, 1 bone can be used to craft how many bone meal? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3. Okay, there we go, we're back on track. I was worried that I was like, you know, I hadn't studied enough, like, I didn't read the material well enough for this, but let's move into number 4 here. 2 stone pickaxes, one with 40 durability and one with 60 durability, are combined in a crafting table. How much durability will the resulting stone pickaxe have? There's a 5% bonus that everyone always discounts. Again, here, there's a bunch of throw-off answers, and it's 105, because at least in Java, this might have changed in 1.14, but when you combine 2 things together, you get a 5% bonus, which is why you should always combine tools. Pro tip, you know, you can learn from me taking exams here. So I know we've got 3 so far out of 4, so we're doing pretty okay, I would say. Marcus Persson is the creator of Minecraft. What nickname is he commonly given? Dinnerbone, Grum, Jeb, Notch, Professor Mobius. Professor Mobius, I want to say, is he the horse guy? But yeah, no, it's Notch. There's not no one's confused by this one. This is like a curveball to make the complex ones seem like they're, you know, if you know the complex ones, you're like, oh, these are all easy, and if you don't know them, you're like, oh god, it's all on fire. They should all be the same difficulty, but they're not, and it throws you off, I think. The following command is executed: /TP Steve, and then okay. If Steve is located... Okay, he's going to go 5 blocks forwards. So is he going to go positive X, negative X? It's XYZ, right? So he's going to go positive X because it's not -5. This is A. I'm going to go with A for this one. It sounds really complex, but I think it's quite simple. He's got... So if you don't know this command, you know, let's walk you through it. /TP Steve. He's going nowhere on the Y and the Z, but he's going somewhere on the X, and I think it's positive. I'm pretty positive that that's what it is. Let's move into 7. When creating portals, one block in the Nether corresponds to how many blocks in the overworld? This changes from Minecraft version to version, but again, assuming Minecraft 1.12, I see why they said that now, because they made this complex. It's 8 or 16. It's a nice round number. It's got to be 16 because it's free for Minecraft Xbox 360 and it's 8 for Minecraft Xbox One on like a medium world. So I imagine that's still a compromise from 16. Yeah, it's got to be 16. You know, I'm going to go with 16 for this one. E is my final choice, Mr. Editor Man. So we've got question 8 to 9. Oh, this is food and saturation. I just did a bunch of, research and a bunch of, I did a bunch of revision on this recently, I should say. So the following data table is true. When 12.8 saturation was restored, the saturation is 1.6. So saturation ratio is restored to hunger points provided. That's confusing. Okay, everyone, take a few seconds to absorb this in. Maybe I'm just in test mode, but I'm panicking. Let's see if we can do this. So if saturation restored divided by hunger points provided is saturation ratio, and we know the saturation ratio is 1.6. Oh, it's all the same food. Okay, we got that. So how many hunger points does this food provide? So 1.6, 12.8 divided by something equals 1.6. This is maths, so I should be able to do it. Well, 16 would be 10. Take away 2 1.6s, 3.2, and you get that. So it's 8. So I'm going to go with D. Not even a question there. What food has the properties depicted in the table? So it's something that provides 8 hunger points or 4 hunger shanks. This is a mean question because if you get 8 wrong, you're going to get 9 wrong too. But it's definitely not A, B, C, or D. So I guess it's E. Hey, process elimination. I love multiple choice. It makes you don't even have to if your answer doesn't come up, you know you're wrong. If it comes up, you know you're probably right. What resource do zombie pigmen drop? So I mean, they sometimes no, it's definitely always gold. C. How many redstone is needed to craft a clock? It's 4 redstone and 1 gold, or 1 gold and 4 redstone. Let's think about this logically, right? If it was 4 redstone, 1 gold, then you'd be putting redstone on the clock. But there's no redstone on the clock. The redstone must be in the clock. I'm gonna go with B. B for B for 1 redstone inside that clock. So we're going for D, we're going for E, we're going for C, and we're going for B. I like that they're all different numbers. So that, again, generally speaking, you can use like process if it's never going to be 50 Bs in a row. So we can, it might be actually. I'm using like gambler's fallacy on you right here. But yeah, those are my answers for this page. Let's move on to the next one. We got a lot of questions here. So how is a bottle or enchanting obtained? Crafting, enchanting, end city chests, stronghold chests, or trading? Oh, so you can get them through trading. That's the primary way. And you can't get them through anything else. Yeah, E. Okay, so again, I like that. Like I'd be cautious answering that because I feel like there's a second way, but it's definitely none of the 4 they gave. Which kind of tree do cocoa beans? On which kind of tree do cocoa beans generate? I'm gonna have to say jungle. Yeah, I don't think there's any question here. I think this is again, it's a curveball. I'm convinced exams do this on purpose. They throw easy questions, so when you get the next one, like adding redstone to a potion causes what? Increases the duration, I'm pretty sure. But then there are some complex ones like which block will not move when there is air below it? Like, won't move. It doesn't physically move. The dragon egg? No, it's which one doesn't? So they'll all move besides one. The stone slab, I guess. Okay, that wasn't tricky at all. I'm nailing this exam, I hope. We'll wait till the results come in 3 months or in like 3 days in the case of this video. But I'm feeling really good about this. Which effect increases mining speed? It's got to be haste, right? B for this one. Number 17. Oh, we're back on commands. I'm not great with Java commands, but this is a simple command. What, if anything, is wrong with the following client command? /TP 40000000. That's a lot of zeros. I'm gonna have to like highlight these to work out how many there is. Okay, so 3 zeros, 6 zeros, 1. So that's 4,000,000. So 4 million is not outside the world, even for Java. Y0 is in the void. That's also true. Is that the problem though? Also, okay, let's go back up. So what's wrong with it? That 0 is in the void, but it will execute without error. Like the player is to be teleported is not specified. Oh, I think that's true. You might be allowed to do that. So, it's not A and it's not D. Because unloaded chunks can be teleported to. I mean, again, in 1.14, there's bugs of that, but it's not intentional. Y0 is in the void, though. Or it's, yeah, like, you generate in the bedrock. But maybe, you know, that's not a problem, right? It's not wrong. It's just a fact. Like, so it's either C or E. And I want to say you can just type /TP. I always type /TP at S. So I think on bedrock, maybe you can't. But on Java, you probably can. I wish you know, it's times like this, you wish you could just play some Minecraft midway through an exam, right? We've got 16 minutes. We'll just go with C. Because it can't be E. E's such a stupid one to have, in my opinion. So we'll go for... No, wait, we'll go for C. We'll go... I'm going to regret this. Okay, you know, this is why you're going to play more Java to revise for your exams, kids. What kind of a villager wears a white robe? This is a librarian, right? It might be a butcher too. Oh, the old school librarians. I don't know what they wore. I'm going to go for a librarian on this one. It might be a priest, but I don't think so. How many sticks can be crafted from one wood? Not one wooden plank. One wood makes 4 planks. 2 planks makes 4 sticks. 4 planks makes 8 sticks. E, yeah, maths on the spot right there. In what game do players try to mine the blocks under their opponents? That's Spleef or Tumble in console parlay. And then 21, which is not a type of minecart that can be crafted. So you can craft chest, you can craft furnace, you can craft hopper, you can craft TNT. Spawner is creative / command. It's not even creative, I think it's command only. So I think you'll find, checkmate, that's D. I have nailed this so far, but there are so many questions. Like, wait, let's just real quickly check. We're on 21, we've got 40 minutes to go, and we've got, oh god, we've got so many questions to go. There's 45 of these. Okay, so we're gonna have to start speeding through them. There is no time for this. But 22 and 23 refers to the following list. Which of these items are needed to craft a fire charge? It's everything found in the nether, so blaze powder, charcoal, and gunpowder. That has to be true, so all 3. E, which of these can be used as fuel? Just iron, so C, 24. In the nether quartz ore is abundant as which are on the overworld. It's based on iron, if I'm not mistaken. It just feels more common because you can see way more of it. So B, suppose a torch, light level 14, is placed in a large flat cavern. XYZ. Oh my god, this this question, man. Like, this is why I can't go fast. What is the light level, assuming no other light sources? Okay. At 100 with, and so we're 4 blocks away and 4 blocks away. Light level is 8 lower. It's gonna be 6. Oh, it's gonna be 7 because there's no 6. Oh god, it's that thing where I said if you get the answer wrong, you know it's not there. So it's gonna be A on this one. Yeah, it's gotta be A, I reckon. Then 26. The default flat surface area is enclosed by the world border. When enclosed by the world border is how many blocks? So the world border is 30 million, and it's 30 million that way. Or is it 30 million or at 12 million? I don't know anymore. I want to say 30 million. So it's got to be 30 by 30, 9 point. You know, we're going to go for B. Can't even bother to work that out. But I think 3 by 3 makes 9. 9 times 10 to the 14. That sounds about right. That's a big number. Wait, editor, show on screen what 9.0 to the 10 to the 14th is. Like, show that number on screen. It's big, right? It's real big. More magical than that, it automatically opens and turns towards players who get close. Who said that quote? Anton Albin? Daniel, oh man. If I read the wiki page for the enchanting table recently, I'd know this. It's gotta be Notch. It has to be Notch in my head. It might be Eric Bros, but let's just assume Marcus Person. Because, yeah, let's go for E. What block is being described? The enchanting table. D. Hey! That bit of trivia comes up. Assume roll equals 2 and the p-value for an unstackable item is 0.185. What is the chance that exactly one item appears? What is this question? I don't know the roll command, so this is where random guessing comes in good. So it's not D because it's so dissimilar from the rest of them. It's, again, pro tip. Let me help you guess random choice questions. Always work out the outlier, and if you don't see any clear link to it, throw it out there. So then the other ones, they have a lot of similarities to each other. So it's probably not A, right? Because the other ones are too complex. We throw out A and we throw out D. We've got a 1 in 3 chance now. And I would go as far as to say that E is also ruled out. So I'm gonna go for B. I'm gonna go for B on this one. So right now the editor knows if I was right, but do you know if I was right? I don't know my Java commands well enough, and now I feel like I should have revised that section a bit more, eh? We're running out of time though, so what is the average Y coordinate for the surface of an ocean biome? 60? It's not so 64 is the average surface layer, maybe 66. So, oh, but is the surface the water or the blocks below? 63 then, right? Yeah, 63, B. You know, see, that's a tricky question. That's a Weasley question. That's designed to make people who know things not get through, by the way. Then we're gonna go for, I never fail to get a bit excited when I mine into a vein of iron ore. Okay, which we can't read off that. Okay, so who's the quote from? I have no clue. No one's ever... Probably Dinnerbone. He says cute things sometimes. D, what blast resistance do all ore blocks have? It's higher than 1, but 25, I'm going to say C. 33 to 34 refers to the following commands in a default Redstone ready preset world. Fill 6-1 set... Oh, gosh. So, after execution, we've got to work out the difference between these things. I don't have the time. Again, we spent too much time earlier on silly questions. So we'll try and be really rough here. So 617 to 492. That's 2 times 8 times 5. 2 times 8 times 5 is 200. Then we're going to take away some number off those. But I couldn't tell you which ones. So from 3 to 1. Yeah, let's... Okay, it's mathematics. You remove this one from that one if this is less than that one. If it's between those two numbers, you remove this. So we... Oh, no, we don't. I understand. Okay, 200's the max it can be, but that doesn't help me. Let's say 154. No, 152. C it is. Editor, show everyone else on screen if I was right, because no one has the time for that maths on right now. After execution, how many stone blocks would be in the world? Oh, God. Okay, that's easier to work out, because 783... 651, that's 1, that's 3, and that's 2. So 6, right? Yeah, literally 6. 1 times 3 times 2. Oh, if there's only 1 times 3 by 2 blocks there, then I guess my previous maths is wrong. Yeah, I guess my previous maths. Oh yeah, this is 2 by 8 by 2. So that should be... Okay, wait, so first of all, I'm going to go A for this. I'm going to go back, let's scribble out my old answer, and let's go and say 2 by 8 by 2, that's 1632. Man, I cannot maths today. 2 by 8 by 5. 2 by 8 is 16 times 5 is 80. Yeah, what? And then we remove the 6 from that, but probably only 3 of those, right? Because some of those generate through here. It seems like. I think so. Yeah, that's, you know, let's go for 77. Unless these are separate commands. You know, let's go for 77 anyway. A and A. No, it's going to be B and A. There's not going to be 2 A's in a row. Editor, was I right? Show everyone on screen. I hope I'm right, because otherwise I'm far too celebratory right now. Okay, which dye cannot be obtained without crafting? It's got to be it's not pink or purple. Oh, they're all light grey. I do not believe can be obtained without crafting. Actually, can any of these be obtained without crafting? All of them? Let's go for B. We're running out of time. Which type of pressure plate will increase the strength of the redstone signal emitted for each additional item dropped into it? That would be a gold. No, iron is the heavy one. So iron it has to be. B. Which explosion is the strongest? That'd be an end crystal, because that's what griefers use on all the servers. So it's going to be the C for this one. Which mob can only be attacked by melee damage and splash potions? That's the Ender Dragon for some reason. Actually, is it the Ender Dragon? It might be the Enderman, actually. Splash potions... I mean, you can attack the dragon on PC. The dragon's not an option, actually. So yeah, Enderman. C is my option here. Which blocks burns forever? Neverac, D, or 40? Okay, we're going to do fire tick, keep inventory, mob briefing. Those are actually things that came from console, then went to Bedrock, then went to Java, so this is my territory. Which of these game rules are set to true by default? Fire tick is true by default. Mob briefing is true by default. I and III, C, I think you'll find. Which of the following commands has the same effect as /timeset noon? B, I think you'll find. Thank you very much, standardized testing. Which of these commands requires the lowest OP level in multiplayer? It would have to be /seed, I imagine, because /... Actually, slash list, maybe? I don't know what list is. We'll go for seed anyway, because you must be... Like, it's not like you need to hide the seed from strangers, is it? Maybe list is... Let's go for slash seed. You know, I know slash seed is a real command, so that's good enough for me. Which plant block will break and drops its item if a block is placed adjacent to it? It's got to be cactus, right? It's got to be cactus. Ooh, yeah, it's cactus. Sugarcane doesn't drop the item. Actually, sugarcane does. Which of these is it? They're both plant. Oh, sugarcanes are ugly, not blocks. No, you can have blocks next to sugarcane. That's why that's different. So A, okay, we've got 5 minutes for 2 questions. Which of the only following commands can be executed in single player? Slash clear to clear the chat? Maybe? And which of the block... Okay, we'll go for A. Which block forms when water flows into lava? That is obsidian. D. So we have now finished the test. We can now look at end of section 1. If you finish before time is called, you may check your work on this section. Do not go to section 2 until you're told so. I've always thought that's such a BS rule. Like, nah. You know, these are my... You know, I've got 40 minutes for section 2. But, you know, I'll sit here in silence for 5 minutes and I'll wait. I'll read the back of this. And in the meantime, Mr. Editor will mark all of that. Well, I mean, he's been marking as he goes along, I hope. And he's going to let you know how well we've done so far in the first section of AP Minecraft. We can actually move on to the second part of this because exam part 2... Oh, this is macroeconomics. You know what? Let's stick to AP Minecraft, you know, stay in our own lane for this one. So Cameron's going to go through these scoring guidelines now. I'm kind of curious as to what they look like, but we won't look until we're fully done with the free response questions, which is going to be a nightmare to turn into a video. But we're going through this so you can see how good I am at, like, exams, but Minecraft exams. So this exam is being administered on the Thursday afternoon, May the 30th, 2019. Oh. I might be late for this exam. You know, they do this thing where, like, if you're really, if you're ill, you can do exams a lot later. Which, again, is kind of BS because it's basically saying, hey, you know, all those exam, you know, answers, they could be online. Your friends will know them. It's, like, really scary stuff. I will not take this exam booklet from the room and would only discuss free response questions if the specific question in the exam are released on the College World website 2 days after the exam administration. Jesus, you know, is this a real legal thing that anyone actually does? Whatever, and then it says you can identify yourself or you cannot. I don't care about any of that. What I care about are the directions. Answer all 4 questions. There's 4 questions that take 45 minutes. What is life? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. But answer all 4 questions, which are weighted according to the point values indicated on the cover. What cover? Sorry, I didn't read this cover. Okay, I don't see this. But the suggested times are about 11 minutes for answering each of the questions 1 to 2, and 7 minutes for question 3, and 16 minutes for question 4. I didn't realize I was taking a full-on hour examination here, but credit depends on quality of your solutions and explanations, and on demonstrating that you know Minecraft principles would be appropriate to apply in a particular situation. So, designing redstone circuits is an important part of Minecraft. Answer the following parts of this question about redstone circuits. Briefly identify how both the following could limit the functionality of a redstone torch in a circuit. Okay, so I'm trying to do this exam, but because it's a PDF, you can't do it straight on the website. And I copy-pasted it into Google Docs, and it just did this. So I'm going to type my exam answers separately in response to each of the questions. It's going to be tricky, but let's do this. Okay, so designing redstone circuits is an important part of Minecraft. Answer the following parts of this question about redstone circuits. Briefly identify how both the following could limit the functionality of a redstone torch in a circuit. Lag from vlog updates, robustness, update speeds. I'm gonna get destroyed on this one. I wasn't expecting a section on redstone. Java redstone at that, you know, I do bedrock redstone when I do redstone. So lag from block updates. Okay, I'm really good at BSing. Let's hope that cancels out my lack of knowledge here. No, lag from a update off a block. You've got to show that it's a different wording, so that way you're not just saying the same words. You're saying very different words. Would present a very serious... What is this, by the way? That's my attempt to spell block. This is terrible. This is all so terrible. But lag from the update for block would present a very serious design issue for any redstone circuit. The reasons, henceforth, you just say things fancy and you hope that overrides your lack of knowledge. The reasons for this are mostly to do with timing. As redstone is a very time-precise mechanic, many different parts of the same circuit. Oh, this is going somewhere good. This is good. I'm getting that exam feeling. Many parts of the same circuit must happen in precise sequence. Should one part of the sequence not happen in the correct order, the entire sequence may be compromised. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. That's the good stuff right there. That's a perfect response if I've ever seen one. Again, I don't know what the scoring guidelines are, but I hope that's perfect. So how could the update speed affect something? So in Minecraft, I don't know why my text got really small all of a sudden. In Minecraft, the speed of a contraption determines to some great extent the quality of a redstone design. This is because, I don't know if this is right. I don't know what update speed even is, if I'm being entirely honest with you. This is because the update speed is what determine, this is why update speed is so important. As without good update speed, this is awful. You know, I'm leaving it at that. As without good update speed, mark me how you want on that. That was a terrible answer. But let's move into the next question, shall we? Very excited for this one. B, complete the last 3 rows of the following logic table, which shows the output on or off for a logic gate given the inputs on or off for A and B. The first 2 rows have been correctly filled in. Okay, I've moved it into Paint here, which is the most professional tool, and we have to turn everything into ons and offs. So, I guess, we get the text. Actually, we'll just copy these. So, for the first 2 rows, okay, if A is on and B is on, not A and, oh god, this is logic gates. I know logic gates because I studied them in computing, but it's been a couple years, so I'm hoping that my computing follows my redstone and my redstone follows my computing and we just nail this all. No, wait, it's on, so we'll put this over there. Then we'll move this. Actually, let's do these all at the same time. So on is for this, on is for this, and on is for this. I think so. Again, I don't know how these marks are going to work. Then for the next one, nor. So A nor B means like neither A nor B, I think. Oh, that would be, yeah, that'd be neither. Yeah, neither would be turned on. So this would be off right here because that's a thing. The only way where nor would be on would be for this one. I believe, again, I really hope this is right. It feels like it's not, but I think all of these are off because A nor B is definitely a thing. And then A XOR B means, it's like how light switches work in a house, where if one's turned on, it's fine. And only if one's turned on. If they're both turned on, it's not fine. So I think we get off for A XOR B here, and then on everywhere else. I really hope that's right. Again, it's been a really long time since I studied circuitry. Okay, here is my completed table. As you can see, it's very beautiful. Doesn't look like it was done in MS Paint at all. Let's move in to the next question, though, which is C. We're still on question 1, by the way. Using only the blocks listed below, draw 2 redstone clocks. On the left, draw a redstone clock with a shorter delay than the clock on the right. The clock must operate with no player interaction. Assume that all blocks are placed simultaneously. So, you gotta draw 2 clocks, one with a longer delay. What does delay mean in terms of clocks? Like, one that takes longer to go along? I don't know, man, this is awful. Just more repeaters, okay. Yeah, let's just draw one with more repeaters on the right. Let's just hope that goes right. Okay, so here's my way of drawing a short redstone clock using a diagram, and then we're gonna make a longer clock on the right, which is easy. We just take this exact same one we've just done. Again, I hope this is a clock. I'm not 100% sure it is, but this one we do is we cleverly duplicate the bottom half of this. This looks very strange, by the way. It looks like a smiley face. Look at this. But yeah, we take this and we put that there. And then just like that, that should be a longer clock, I want to say. I'm not sure. Again, my redstone is a little bit out of date, but I think that's a clock. Okay, we are seriously starting to run out of time on the first question. Identify and explain one potential use for a block update detector. Okay, I'm going to give my best shot here. A bud switch. Wait. A block update detector, also known as a bud switch. Look how nice that is. But a block update detector is good for randomness, right? Is good for creating randomness in Minecraft. However, they are also a good way to measure if a block has come into contact with a player. Oh wait, with an entity, with a player or entity. There we go. That's good stuff. Probably, maybe. I'm not sure how that gets marked. Please help me, Cameron. Next one. 2. Mobs, short for mobiles. Is that true? Can we mark this exam down a point? Because that's not true, right? Mob is short for... It's not for mobiles. I mean, they are mobile. It might... You know... You know, can we check this? Can we fact check the exam real quick? Okay, so... Explain why the zombie pigment is considered neutral, whereas the regular zombie is considered hostile. This is a question I can answer to all hell. I'm going to get a perfect one here. So, the reason that the zombie is considered hostile is because it attacks the player on sight. On the other hand, a zombie pigman only attacks the player when provoked. A great example of this would be the current geopolitical situation in East Asia. While North Korea, brackets, the zombie, may threaten you at all times, the truth with China, brackets, zombie pigmen, is that one of their biggest goals is to be left alone. This does not mean they are harmless, much to the contrary. However, it does mean they are less likely. However, it does mean they are less likely to attack randomly. So that is my explanation to the answer right here. I hope this gets me some extra points for explaining the geopolitical situation regarding the East China Sea. So with that said, let's move into the next one here. From the list of 8 mobs below, identify which ones are passive, which are neutral, and which are hostile. And you know what, because we have to copy paste the answers anyway, what we're going to do with this one is we're going to color them differently, because you know I love colors. I actually hate colors, but oh god, this is a messy list. Okay, so yeah, we'll just color them one by one. So we'll go for green is passive, gray is neutral, red is hostile. Cave spider, hostile. You know, it's the North Korea of the abandoned mine shaft, if you will. The cow is green. The cow is a good guy, you know. The cow is everyone's friend in the world. It's the Singapore of the Southeast Asia. I'll go for grey anyway, just in case. I don't want to feel bad about this. Then there's wolf, which is a green. It's a friend. It's a... Oh no, wolf is neutral because it will attack you, which means villager can be green. There we go, just like that. And we've only got 7 mobs here, I feel like. So, oh no, we've got 8. Okay, look at that. Nailed that list. Easy, easy, easy. This time is coming back to us. We're getting there. C, drops, also called loot, are items that appear when some mobs are killed. For each mob below, indicate 2 common drops. Note that armor and tools are not common drops because they're dropped less than 10% of the time. So the iron golem drops iron is the more common one, the one you farm it for. I want to say it also drops roses though, so iron and rose. Sheep has wool as the main one, mutton as the second one. Spider has string and spider. This is easy. You know, this is the years of Minecraft paying off. String and spider. The skeleton has bones and arrows. Bones and arrows. And the witch has everything. It drops, like, everything in the game. Sugar and sticks. I don't know, like... it drops too many things, darn it. Sugar and string. And everything Ming. You know what that works me. So next question here. Briefly describe how to build an Enderman experience farm in the end. Your farm must function without players having to look at the Enderman. What the heck sort of a question is this? What? You can't just... Okay, let's do our best. I haven't built one yet, so I'm really rusty on the concept. Get out of school right now, start playing some Minecraft, in case you do this test. The way my design, definitely that I came up with myself, not going for the one that I think works, the way my design would work is much the same as a gold farm. I would have Enderman spawn on half slabs? Spawn on, raised platforms with trap doors next in the closed position next to them. This would allow the Enderman to fall either to their death or to within an inch of their death. Oh wait, this is experience farm, so or inch of their death. To use this as an experience farm, you must kill the Enderman yourself. This is good. This is good. Using a punch. By standing near this farm with enough platforms, it would allow you to kill many Endermen a minute. Easy! I think that is a valid answer. We'll see when the results come back. 3. For each of the following 4 parts, circle the 3 correct properties of the given block/item in part I and show the crafting recipe for... Kill me now. Kill me now. I don't think I can do this in 24 minutes. Assume in part 2 that all items are available unless otherwise indicated. Okay. So an example here is torch. It gives you 3 categories, and then you've got to show how to craft it. So this one can be done purely on the thing. So brewing stand, item is dropped when the item is mined with a wooden pickaxe. Yes. I've never tried that. Who tries that? Who even knows that that's a fact? Okay. I'm going to go for yes. No. Yes. Yeah, it's going to be yes, no, yes. And then a brewing stand is 3 cobblestone, 1 blaze rod. 4 cobblestone, 1 blaze rod? 3 cobblestone, 1 blaze rod is my final answer. Sign is dropped when the block is mined with a wooden shovel. Yeah, it's dropped with anything, a fist even. Yes. Block is flammable. It lights on fire, but I don't want to say it burns. So we're going to go for yes, no, no. It's 16 in a stack for some godforsaken reason. And it's crafted 1 stick, 6 planks of any color, you know. The sign is not racist. The sign does not discriminate. The sign has no care about your color. What the sign cares about is that you've got wood. Dispenser. Blocks. Okay, so no, doesn't break when the block below it breaks. Drop when mined with a wooden shovel. No. Can make noise when activated by redstone. Yes, because it makes a click every time. Dispenser is 7 cobblestone in a little N shape. Then there's a bit of redstone in the middle. And a bow on the outside. No, the bow's in the middle. The redstone's on the outside. No, the bow's on the outside. The redstone's in the middle. The bow is on the outside. The redstone is in the middle. Probably. No, the redstone is on the outside. The bow is in the middle. Final answer. That's such a hard one. Like, Who has to craft these things in an exam grid? This is awful. You know, I'm disillusioned with the entire education system in America. I can't trust any exam qualifications from there, is what I've learned. Iron boots can be tied? No. Can be burned in a furnace? As of 1 point something, yes. You get 1 iron ingot back. 1 iron nugget back even. Can be obtained through trading with a villager? Yes, probably. I don't know the old trades. Yeah, okay, so no, yes. No, yes, no. No, yes, yes. No, yes, yes. Craft iron boots. It's 2, and we're done. Nailed it. Okay, number 4, final question. We've got 21 minutes, so we're doing good finally. According to the Minecraft official wiki, being a sandbox game, there is no true end to Minecraft. However, it is possible to complete the game upon killing the Ender Dragon. Minecrafters debate what the hardest task in Minecraft is. Consider the following tasks: killing the Ender Dragon, building a haste 2 beacon. Write a short essay in which you develop your own position on which of the 2 tasks above is harder in survival Minecraft. Killing the Ender Dragon or building a haste 2 beacon. Use appropriate specific evidence to illustrate and develop your position. So this is going to be a big one, but I'll write my essay and we'll see how long it takes me. Okay, so it took me, it looks like just over 15 minutes. I guess the exam guide was right. Let me read to you my essay. The biggest debate in Minecraft is that of the end of the game. Obviously, we are all greatly aware that Minecraft is a sandbox. It has no end and can go on forever. However, despite this fact, the challenge is to beat the game and is always there amongst the game's most dedicated players. Although defeating the Ender Dragon seem like the hardest task, the truth is that Minecraft has a much harder boss, the Wither. If you want to craft a haste 2 beacon, it is impossible to do so without going through that boss first. Therefore, it is easy to show on the surface why the haste 2 beacon is much harder to obtain than your first dragon is to slay. However, the Wither itself is not only a harder boss to fight, but also requires some serious preparation going in. You'll need to kill an average of 40 Wither skeletons to get each Wither skeleton skull, and it can take even longer than that. This requires a lot of time, as well as a lot of time in one of Minecraft's riskiest places. You can tell how I never proofread anything. Even real exams that decided my whole future didn't proofread in the slightest. And maybe I'm understanding why I might have lost some marks there. After this huge requirement is met, players must also choose to build an area specifically for fighting the Wither boss too. This is because the Wither is so obscenely difficult that to kill when out in the open, that to even stand a chance, an obsidian prison often needs to be created. After all of this effort, the immensely harder effort that is the fight itself begins, and you can craft a beacon using the Nether Star that the Wither drops. Unlike the dragon though, the task does not end there, because to make a level 2 beacon effect, you must have a level 4 beacon base. This means a 9 by 9 square of a mineral with a 7 by 7 square on top, with a 5 by 5 square on top, with a 3 by 3 square on top. This would require greater than 1,000 diamonds, iron, or gold, or emeralds for that pedantic YouTube commenter, which is a part of Minecraft that can take many hours alone. In conclusion, the haste 2 beacon is a task of multiple very challenging tasks that does not weaken the difficulty of killing the dragon, but which definitely puts it into perspective. Any self-respecting Minecraft player would agree with that fact, and while also agreeing, they would certainly... Any self-respecting Minecraft player would agree, and while they were agreeing, they'd also smash that bell, I'm sure. So those are my AP Minecraft answers. We have gone through the entire thing now. We've got the end of the exam. I can choose to send it off to AP whoever. I can choose to send it off to them, my school code, and if I don't, then they get the rights if I don't tick that box. It's a bit of a weird thing. I guess that's how AP works. They just harvest your data. That's fine, I guess. But yeah, we've done the exam now. That was a total of 1 hour and 10 minutes, and we only lost like 9 minutes of it. We spent a solid hour. Yeah, this recording is 1 hour and 9 minutes. I spent a long time today in these exams, and what did I learn from this? I learned that American exams are similar when it comes to freeform and that they just BS you. But the multiple choice thing was fun. I'd do that again in a heartbeat. So now that I'm finished, I can check the scoring guidelines and it's not cheating. Obviously, Cameron, the editor, will be the one actually checking. This is just a list of answers which you can compare to mine and give me a score on screen. Right, actually, wait. It's probably done early, you know. I don't know how you're editing. I'm not going to assume that you're going to put a score on screen. And then also, here are the free response questions and how these get scored. So, designing redstone circuits. Okay, so you get 2 points for identifying the change in light levels. I did not I did not get that one. Identify the redstone torch as a separate storage ID. Okay, I didn't get that one either. I think I did quite well with this though, so that's good. 1 point is earned for each correctly labeled row for a maximum of 3 points. Okay, that's good. Yeah, we're gonna get wrecked on this. I think. Is the cave spider neutral? In what world is the cave spider neutral? Like, in the daytime. Wait. Answer the following parts of the question. No. They're not passive or neutral because they're only neutral during the daytime. Sorry. No, I disagree with this. Let's check the Minecraft wiki. Spiders are common neutral mobs that have... Spiders are not neutral! No! Like, in the daytime, they are neutral. At nighttime, they are the opposite of that. Okay, so the term mob is short for mobile, apparently. Hostile mobs are these ones. Neutral mobs are these ones. Why is a spider neutral? This isn't true. Minecraft Wiki is working with the AP so that people like me get marked down for not revising well enough. They want people who are book smart, not people who are Minecraft smart like me. Let's start the revolution. Let's start the revolution against this This is an incorrect list. I'm sure we all agree. Boycott these results. I'm very concerned about my results after seeing this, by the way. Like, I thought like, oh yeah, we'll get like a 60-70%. But yeah, Cameron, go mark them now. You can be, you know, I roleplayed being a student. Now you can roleplay being a exam marker. You can do this and you can let me know what I scored overall. So the days have passed and finally my report card has come in from the editor. I'm very excited for this one. Let's see what I did. So student information, Andrew, IBX Toycat, teacher, Cameron, Legendary Potato, school, YouTube, school year 2019. You have received a 68.2% on the multiple choice section of the Minecraft AP exam. The grade is below average. It is important to study material before taking exams. Make sure to practice some study habits and come prepared for your future exams. It was recommended for you to retake the exam at a later date, at least 28 days after the initial exam was held. 30 out of 44? Okay, first of all, isn't this crazy that 68.2% on this exam is a D+? In the UK, I want to say 60%, no, 80% is an A, so that'd be just under a B, like a B minus, I guess, by the US system. So I guess that's kind of a wacky change. I guess multiple choice 68.2 isn't that good, but still, you know, we tried our best and we didn't succeed. I thought we did way better than that, but section 2, free response. My voice is dying, by the way. But you have received a 77.0% on the free response section of the Minecraft AP exam. This grade is below average. Oh man, I am below average at Minecraft. How do I even do this as a job? It is important to study material before taking exams. Make sure to practice strong study habits and come prepared for your future exams. Man, what a terrible thing. Okay, but either way, it says here, percent score overall, 73.5%. Letter grade, C. Darn straight, C+ and D+ makes C, and GPA 2.0. I know 4 is really good, so 2 is half of 4, so I'm half of really good. That's what I can take from that one. Oh, my essay got 14 out of 16, hey. Okay, so overall, you know, how good am I at Minecraft? So overall, I think you'll find that I'm very average at Minecraft. C, literally the bare minimum to pass. I want to say, again, I don't understand the US system so much. Like, it uses letters, but the letters means different thing. So I got myself just above average. And next time you watch one of my videos, think to yourself, hey, this guy, he is very, very mildly above average, if not below. So with that said, I hope you all enjoyed today's video. It's gonna be super long, right? I don't know how this whole thing is gonna be put together, but if you liked it, make sure to give it a thumb right in the best place. That's right, give it a YouTube thumbs up. And also, you can subscribe, notifications turned on, if you think that me taking exams is something you'd like to see more of in the future, because I'm totally not taking more exams, but I mean, who knows how that's going. And also, while we're here anyway, let's just quickly campaign for the cave update. That's right, I'm in a cave because I'm sitting in this cave right here until they're updated in Minecraft. But no, seriously, I hope you all enjoyed this video because I'll see you in the next one. Bye.